Hi guys, it's Becky. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you're already a subscriber, then welcome back. Today's a really exciting video because today I'll be doing a collab with Rachel Beauty Plans on Insta and on YouTube. She'll be doing a Halloween spread in her Hobonichi weeks, which I can't wait to watch, and I'll be doing a spread in my A6 rings. If you don't watch her channel, then I'll link it below and head on over and have a look because I love her videos. She's so bubbly, her personality shines through on her videos and she just comes across as so lovely. So I will link her channel and video below. And if you're new here from Rachel's channel, then hi, I'm glad to have you here with me while I plan out this week. So I'll be using this kit from the Plump Planner called Nightmare Date. And I've got the full kit here, which I definitely won't need to use everything on this kit. I really love the washi, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to pull that in. There's the full boxes, some more boxes, and I've got an extra set of date covers because I am planning on using the same kit in either my Hobonichi daily pages or my B6 Stalogy. I haven't decided. So I use these inserts here to pre-plan my week, and then I use these inserts, this is last week, from Jacinia Printables to decorate. So I'll just take out the pages that I need. I do slip my pages so they're easier to get in and out like so. So I'll just move this off to the side and bring you down closer. So I'm going to be using a mix of this light purple and, well, that's more of a bluey purple and this is more of a pinky purple, and I was thinking of just alternating them across the bottom of the inserts like so, because they're the skinny ones. I found the skinny ones are the only ones that fit, so I'm going to alternate between the two colours. Where am I? Yep, so I'll do this one. So how are you all, guys? What have you been up to? We've been really busy sorting out, getting ready for the move. It's been a bit sad as well, telling the kids' schools that they're not going to be going back, and Willow's absolutely fine with it, but I think it's affecting Casey more than she's letting on because she's in high school. I just think it's a bit different when you're that age. But oh, I've got a story to tell you about Casey. So Casey's entitled to free bus transport to school, which has been absolutely fine. She gets on the bus and goes to school and everything's okay. The other day, I can't remember what day it was, she texted me saying, I think I've missed my stop and the bus driver is swearing loads and I'm scared to talk to him. And I, at the time, was dealing with my other daughter, Willow, who gets a taxi. So I didn't see the message straight away. As soon as I saw the message, I messaged her and said, you know, is everything okay? And she's like, yeah, it's okay. And she messaged me back and she said, he dropped me off. Well, it turns out, well, he not only did he drop her off, he swore at her. And I'm not even going to say the word, begins with C. He called her a little C. And really scared her, dropped her off in the middle of nowhere. Luckily, there was a boy in the same uniform as her walking, so she just followed him. And it obviously just really, really scared her. I was absolutely fuming because at the time my husband had the car and he was like 4 hours away with the car. So, you know, I couldn't have even gone and got her. So I was panicking and I made sure that she was okay. And then I rang Chris and I told Chris and he was like, no, that is completely unacceptable. And he rang the council. It's better that he rings the council than me because I'm known to lose my shit a lot easier than him. He's a lot calmer than me, which in that kind of situation we want an outcome, so you need to be calm. But anyway, it turns out that well, she wouldn't go on the bus again, and because my husband was away and I didn't have a car, we arranged for one of her friends' mums to take her. And then Chris spoke to the council and they said, you know, it's completely unacceptable. They're going to contact the bus company and deal with it. And as far as we're aware now, we think he's been dismissed because he wasn't on, because Casey's got friends that were, or other people that were on the bus, which annoyed me as well, because there was people on the bus that she goes on the bus with every day and none of them thought to give her a nudge and say, Case, you're going to miss your stop. But yeah, so I think he lost his job. I hope he lost his job, because from what Casey was saying, he didn't think anyone was on the bus because he didn't see her. And he was swearing like a trooper, apparently. And we don't really swear. She doesn't swear. I swear all the time, not in front of them. I try not to. And so, you know, for her to say he said that word, we've never said that word in the house. So there's no other way for her to know it. 27, 28, 29. So I had that to deal with. So that was with Chris away and that happening, that shook me a little bit. But 30 days has September, April, June, November, all the rest of 31. So that shook me up a bit. But, and I just felt sick, like physically sick inside for her, because I was like, imagine how scary that is. So I've put the date covers down, the date dots, I've put some washi down the bottom. And now I'm going to move on to this week banner. What am I going to do? So let's have a look at these full boxes. I thought... Sorry, I'm just lining all these up in front of me. I have pulled in my reusable sticker book and I saw these glitter headers, which I think will look really nice under them. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've only got 7 of those. I'll put those down now. Yeah, so apart from that little scare, everything's been okay. Chris was away for the 2 days and came back and I survived. I did it again. I did have he said to me that that luckily he wasn't going away. They're going away on an exercise for 7 weeks and luckily he's not going. And I was like, what? Like, you didn't even tell me that you might be going. And he knew not to tell me because I'd just have a massive panic attack. Imagine that though, we just moved and then he ups and buggers off for 7 weeks. Although he did tell me he'd be going to Cyprus. That is not fair. I'm just looking at these full boxes and seeing which ones I want to use. And what ones I don't. So that's a double box, so I'm thinking I like this one. I like this one. So I'm going to try and line that up with the top and the side, like so. And then we do get these plain washi strips in the kit. So I'm just going to put one of these down. I'm going to use this blue one and this pink one. And then I'm going to put this little munchkin there and the YouTube little munchkin there. And then I think I'm going to use a yellow divider to divide that off. And then what I might do is put down, is that going to fit? I might put down a full box checklist because this is the week that we are moving. So if I want to write any notes, I can. So let's move on to Monday. In fact, let's put the weekend banner down. I'll put the K in the middle, and that looks good. It is, should we start? We'll start on Monday and we'll work our way through. So on Monday, I have got to phone student finance, because I'm due a payment. I was due a payment on the 15th and I haven't had it. So I'm going to chase that up on Monday. Monday evening, so what am I going to put? I want to divide this up. So I'm going to use one of these blue ones there. Then I'm going to use a full box and then another divider, and I want to mark a online tutorial that I have with the Open University. So I'm going to use this little computer munchkin, and it is DD206, which is social sciences, and it's so my first assignment drop in, and that's at 6:30. Ooh, 6:30. So that is Monday. Moving on to Tuesday. I'm going to put a full box down first, I think. I hate it when you take stickers up because they curl. I'll put it down exactly the same. Is it that that's wonky or that's this? There we go. Oh, I tell you what I forgot. Coffee Monday. So I'll just write it. Just write it on there. Tuesday, I have a WebEx, which is the same as a Zoom, but it's medical. Medical, not. I'm going to use this appointment. I do want to put another, I'll bring some more pink in. So we've managed to sort out all of the schools now. So we move on, why have I done pink when that's pink? So we move on, do a little computer. We officially move in on the 29th, but we're actually leaving on the 28th. Let me just write this. WebEx is at 10 o'clock. And I get my final grade from my last year's module. I already had one of the modules, which I got a distinction in, and I get my final grade for the other module, which I am not expecting a distinction in, not even slightly. I didn't struggle with it, but I didn't enjoy it as much as the other one. And again, it was social sciences. So that's important, because if I haven't passed that, then I haven't passed that module. And we need to be packing, which is every day, but I'm gonna mark it here. It's Tuesday is when I'm gonna start packing up my planner room. I leave it till like as last minute as I possibly can. Moving on to Wednesday, and I'm gonna use a flag because they're pretty. So I'm just gonna put this flag there, and then this doesn't match the kit at all, but this removals truck, because the removals we've got, let's do a yellow one, because the idea was for removals to come pack everything up. We drive like half the way, because like 4.5 hours is a long time in the car for the kids, and we're staying at a hotel, and you know, we could have gone and got some tweet and stuff, but we have to have, because we've got a dog and we're in a rental, we have to have the carpets cleaned. And look at this, a little Hoover one. And the carpet man, lady, whoever it is, isn't coming until 2:15. So we're gonna see if the estate agents will let them in. We need to chase that up. And then let's have another full box. Where are you hiding? Oh, I'm gonna use this. This one's cute. And there we go, so that is Wednesday. Thursday, we sign for our new house. I did want to mark Wednesday. Thursday we sign for the keys. Move in at 10:40. The removal will be dropping off at 11, and then the day will be spent unpacking boxes. So let's put a full box. So this is why I like having the B6 as well, because I can go into so much more detail in there of everything that needs to be done every day. It's not going to fit on here, so I just like to put the main things on here. Removals, move in, removals, and I'm going to put this bit of deco down here. Then Friday the 30th is my gorgeous little Willow's 6th birthday, and she's so excited, bless her. So Willow turns 6. I cannot believe she's 6. We let them decide what they want to do on their birthdays, and I do want to mark it in here what she decides to do. So I'm going to use a checklist, and I know that she wants to go into town, and I know that she wants to have curry for her dinner, but apart from that, I'm not sure what she wants to do. So I'm going to put that little checklist there, and then will a full box fit? Yep, a full box will fit there. Sorry if you can hear my kids, they're playing in the garden. So that is Friday done. Now let's move on to Saturday and Sunday. Obviously Saturday is Halloween, and wanted to bring in these spider webs, but I can't really because what to do for Halloween. So let's use a blue divider, and let's use a box and a pumpkin to mark Halloween. I'm going to use this like patchy pumpkin, and I'm just going to write Halloween. I don't think the kids are trick-or-treating this year, which is such a shame. Obviously, this is going to be unpacking as well. So I'm going to use one of these. to mark unpacking. And I'm going to save these 2 full boxes. I'm going to put this little piece down there, and I'm not sure what we're going to do specifically for Halloween, so I'm going to put another little checklist there for that. We are going to need to do a food shop and everything, but we're just going to play it by ear when we get there. Sunday's pretty much the same, apart from we've got to prep school uniforms, things like that. So I'm going to put this full box there. Sorry about my dog. I'm going to put this full box here, and I'm going to put this little notes there and a to-do checklist at the bottom. So that is the week. Let me just gather together what I've got left, and then we'll put that in so you can see it. So I've still got loads of flags and boxes, the bottom washi, dividers, habit trackers, a double box, some icons, some to-dos, some more checklists, Monday through Sunday, loads of flags and checklists, get it done, half boxes, a big box there, and some deco. And obviously I've got the full extra sheet there. So let's have a look at what it looks like in the planner. So this is what the week looks like in my planner, and I've left myself spaces to fill in things that I need to do. So that's it, guys. That is my plan with me in my A6 rings. If you enjoyed this video, then please do give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, then it would be nice if you could hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified when I upload videos. I try to upload a minimum of 3 times a week. The last couple of weeks it's been 5 times. Next week is going to be a bit of a slower week because obviously, as you've seen, we're moving. So I'm going to fit it in as and when I can. But I do look forward to seeing you in my next video, guys. And don't forget, go and check out Rachel's video, which is linked in the description box below. Thank you. Bye.